This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
What up? This is DC Channel Guns coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching, like, share, and subscribe. So I want to appreciate all my subscribers. Want to appreciate all the good information. Appreciate all the stuff that y'all do for the 2A community. Appreciate the ones reaching out to the first-time buyers. I appreciate the ones support the gun channels, the 2A channels and stuff. I appreciate all of y'all that come over here, hit the notification button, subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, thank you for your time. I appreciate the ones following me on Gunstreamer, TikTok. And a huge shout out to y'all that come over here every single day through the good and the bad and ups and downs. Nothing moves in a straight line, people. Nothing's going to never move in a straight line, people. You're going to have some ups and you're going to have some downs. So I'm in the headlines, people, and I just want to kind of show you what's going on when it comes to the headlines and stuff. And, you know, right now, Illinois House Democrats has advanced this foreign violence reduction study. Now, this is House Bill 192, people. So these study group bills and stuff I've been going over for a long time. And so right now, you know, House Bill 192 pretty much is required the Department of Public Health to conduct an annual research study. Now, expert was focused on gun violence trend across Illinois communities. So they're going to study the gun violence trend across the communities and stuff in Illinois. And said that, you know, this is something new for Illinois. I'm talking about, you know, they never did this before and everything. Now, I don't cover other states that have been doing these study groups and stuff like that. And so we're going to get into it. We're going to read some more stuff. Now, we're going to read some stuff that's going to jump out to you. Now, right here, they got it here. We're not going to try to take anybody's guns away. We're not going to do anything that's going to violate the Second Amendment. Now, we are going to research this issue to come up with hopefully a result with a different legislation that can go really to address the issue. Now, the measure passed with bipartisan vote 19-0. Now, it moves to the House floor for a second reading. So, you know, so this is what they're doing in Illinois and everything. They're coming up with these study groups. Now, other states have done this. Now, you know, one thing about these study groups, I've been trying to figure out who are you studying. I'm talking about, you know, they using the public health department and stuff. And like I said before, a lot of your health departments and stuff like that, I'm talking about, you know, they're getting involved in the communities and stuff and asking families, hey, do you own a gun and all this kind of stuff. I'm talking about it's a slippery slope right there, people. It's a slippery slope. We already talked about when it comes to red flag laws and all this kind of stuff that is going on. Now, right now with this bill, this study group bill, guess what, people? For a long time I said it's going to cost you some money. And it's going to cost taxpayers, the law-abiding citizen. Now, you're going to see a little thing pop up. Now, I want you to read that now. Now, this bill here, this little study group is going to be costing $150,000 a year for Illinois residents, for Illinois gun owners. And, you know, where are they going to get this money from? They're going to tax your ammo. They're going to tax your farms and stuff. It's not going to be free, people. I'm talking about, are they getting this money from the fees they're charging Illinois people when it comes to their void cars and stuff? I'm talking about, I have been studying Illinois for a long time with many other states that is out here. I'm talking about, I'm hearing complaints that it's hard for to renew the Ford cars and stuff. Illinois has a track record. They've been shutting down gun shops and stuff because they keep changing all the rules and stuff, making the process difficult. I have went over articles and all this information where you have, you know, mom and pops, gun shops and stuff who just gave up, closed shop, closed their farm business and stuff like that. I'm talking about this is what they've been doing. And guess what? Criminals still getting guns. I'm talking about the gun violence pretty much is going crazy in Illinois and stuff like that. We see Chicago is always in the headlines, all the gun violence and stuff that they got going on. Now, it costs $150,000 a year for this study group. And guess what? Over to what? To 2031, from 2021 to 2031, people. So that's 10 years. So that's going to cost, you know, $1.5 million. Now, my whole thing, how are you actually going, who are you going out and study? I have not seen none of these study groups actually say, who are you talking to? Are you going in the streets of Illinois? Are you talking to the criminals in the gangs? I'm talking about, who are you studying? I'm talking about, you studying families that live in these communities and stuff? I'm talking about with guns. I'm talking about you asking people, hey, do you own a gun and stuff? It's a slippery slope with this, people. And they say, oh, we're not trying to take your guns. What have Illinois been doing for I don't know how long? They've been coming after law-abiding citizens, taking the law-abiding citizen guns. But for some reason, they have not took none of the criminal guns and stuff. This is stuff that I've been looking at. And who's going to pay for it? Where all this extra money going to come from? Let me guess. It's gonna come from fees when it comes to your VOR card, to your registration fees, all this kind of stuff they got going on. Your firearm manufacturers, your gun shop fees, to my money, this stuff they taxing, this stuff that they pay. It's coming from the 2A community, people. We got to pay for this type of stuff. The law-abiding citizen, the citizens, we're paying for this. And $150,000 a year. I'm talking about that money could be well spent in other areas. Because a lot of these groups, I'm talking about, are they really going into the communities? Are they, hitting the grounds and stuff? I don't think so, people. They're not going into some of these bad communities and stuff that is suffering from when it comes to gun violence and stuff like that. I don't think so. But, this is kind of the solution and stuff that is being put out here and stuff like that. Now, this is going to go all the way up to 2031. This is another one of these, I call fun holes and stuff for, when it comes to the gun advocates and stuff like that, the people who trying to take your guns, people. I'm talking about, they coming up with loopholes. If it's a loophole, there's these loopholes that they create. And they say they're not going to try to take your firearms and stuff. But, let's say 1 year or so into this little study group and they get some information that sounds good. Could they come up with more legislation? Most likely, because a lot of these study groups I've seen, soon they get a little information about, hey, this might work. That's why we have red flag laws. I talked about states who saying study groups that these red flag laws will help prevent gun violence and stuff by having your teachers, your family, your friends, everybody say, hey, you know what? This person's not fit to own a firearm, or, this person said that, this person said this. And there you go, people. On court order, we come to confiscate your guns and stuff. That's what these study groups been doing. So, like I said before, people, this is some of the stuff that is out there and everything. Pay attention, people. Pay attention to what they're doing. And guess what? It said Democrats, they are coming up every single day with some type of new bill. I keep telling y'all this. I can't make this stuff up. They constantly come up with anything. I was just looking at a gun buyback somewhere. And guess what? The gun buyback didn't even last, an hour or two, whatever. They ran out of funds. I think they had, $10,000 to buy farms. And every farm that I was looking at, people, was pretty much old firearms. I'm talking about, they won't get none of the guns that they're supposed to be trying to get with these gun buybacks. It was just people who said, hey, I can't get this at the gun shop or the pawn shop. They won't give me this much for it. But, I can get a whole lot at this gun buyback and stuff. I didn't see none of these guns that they're trying to get off the streets and stuff. I'm talking about this is some of the stuff that keeps going on and stuff like that, people. I kind of want to talk about that a little bit and everything. But, there's a lot of people coming into the 2A community, and they really don't know about some of these things that's out here. But these study groups are getting very popular, people, in this country when it comes to firearms and stuff. And it's costing me and you, the law-abiding citizens, the taxpayer, it costs us a whole lot of money. And like I said before, they're not actually hitting the grounds and stuff. I'm talking about, I don't know if they're making phone calls. I don't know how they're getting all this information. I'm talking about, I don't know if they're using the health department. But for what I looked at, people, a lot of these study groups increase more gun laws and stuff. Even though Illinois said that they won't do nothing that's going to go against your Second Amendment. And look what all the laws they have put forth in Illinois. And what has it been doing? Going against the Second Amendment, people. So just want to give you some food for thought. So this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one.
This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.